Darkness crept upon them, corrupting them into the great perils. The soul vessels turned their hearts into prisons, binding the perils to seize their power. Yet the slightest falter will invite ruin, consuming the vessel from within. Hanabi and Amon, the twin blades of the soul vessels. Amon, solitary as a passing shadow, subduing the avatar of deceit, his shards hidden from sight. Hanabi, decisive and swift, overpowering the avatar of rage, its menace brought to heel. Both trained under the same master, wandering the lands, safeguarding the mortal realm. Sicilion, in pursuit of the soul of his departed wife, Carmela, subjugated the avatar of gluttony and strode across the desolate wilds with its borrowed might. But what devoured him first? Gluttony's insatiable appetite, or the vengeance smoldering in his heart? None can say. His robes fading from white to black, crown to hem. A descent into corruption made visible in thread. Ribbons, crossed collars, and fine accents echo incantation sigils, while metal trims carved with gluttony's motifs lend a solemn, oppressive weight. Behind him hovers a wheel of spectral fire, its shape like gluttony's ever-waiting maw. Atop his staff, violet flames flicker, like evil spirits burning for eternity. In combat, the violent flames pour from his form, as Sicilion summons gluttony's maw from the earth below to devour his enemies. When Clint fell to the avatar of ruin, his fate shifted. The beast slowly devoured his will, leaving only a shred of resolve, stifling to endure. His robes are mist-dyed in shades of crimson and violet, their forms steeped in corruption. Long folds torn and uneven, the hem curled and frayed. A metal crown rests upon his brow, its warped, jagged points twisting upward. Burning souls drift around him, and the edges of his robe swirl like ink in water. A crescent wheel hangs behind his head, shedding a crimson glow. Clint wields a crossbow gun. When fired, the muzzle parts open, like the split jaws of a serpent, and spectral fire flickers within. Black-violet flames spiral forth in a helix, as though a phantom dragon is lunging from the void. Benedetta, driven by unbridled ambition and a hunger to rise above the ordinary, forged a pact with the Avatar of Pride. She gained its strength and eyes, while it gained a vantage into the mortal realm. The two formed a perilous and ever-shifting symbiosis. Her battle garb fuses plated skirt with ruthless angular lines, its black and ember red hues rimmed with gilded patterns. Golden wing-shaped pauldrons crown her shoulders, their form echoing the Avatar of Pride's own wings. Crimson gold flames course across her form, and behind her head, a radiant gold wheel, feathered just like the beast, hovers like a sunlit sigil. In battle, Benedetta sweeps forth with a golden blade, leaving golden flames and distorted light in its wake. The golden wheel behind her splits apart, unfurling into vast blazing wings, as the pressure from her sword cleaves through the air. Symbiosis grants power, yet binds as well. Some are consumed by it, others give themselves to it. Once the vessel is open, freedom is a fate forever out of reach. The primordial beasts were once spirits of the celestial order, but darkness crept upon them, corrupting them into the great perils. The soul vessel.
Yeah. Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lobby shaking. From the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push, every fight, yeah, we playing for the name. No mercy, no pause, hear the turrets fall. This ain't just a game, this is a battle call. They doubted the fire, they questioned the crown. But legends are forged when the odds break down. Controller steady, eyes on the throne. Step back now, the queens are home. Queen of the mountain, stand tall, don't bow. Every win etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we ride, Queen of the mountain. No fear, no limit, in a champion shout. Waylander giving, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain. We roll, Queen of the mountain. We roll, Queen of the mountain. Macro on point, rotations tight. Mind games heavy, every fight precise. Savage in the jungle, mid holds the line. Gold lane shining, yeah, victory's mine. Not playing dress up, not here for show. We here for the W, let the whole world know. Respect gets earned when the nexus breaks. Another team down, another crown we take. Hearts pounding loud like the caster's call. One last push, watch the empire fall. Minions march, destiny's clear. Queens don't run, we dominate here. Queen of the mountain, stand proud, don't bow. Everywhere etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we rise, Queen of the mountain. No fear, no limit, hear the champion shout. Waylander gaming, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain. We roll, Queen of the mountain. We roll, Queen of the mountain. This is for the ones they overlooked. Every you can, that we shook. Controllers blazing, legacy written. Queens of the map, unstoppable, different. Queen of the mountain. Remember the name. mlbb legends changing the game. From Waylander stage to the global ground. All girls rise, Queen of the mountain. Crowd stays heavy, but we hold it down. Bow to the queen. Yeah. Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lobby shaking. From the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push, every fight, yeah, we playing for the name. No mercy, no pause, hear the turrets fall. This ain't just a game, this is a battle call. They doubted the fire, they questioned the crown. But legends are forged when the odds break down. Controller steady, eyes on the throne. Step back now, the queens are home. Queen of the mountain, stand tall, don't bow. Every win etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we ride, Queen of the mountain. No fear, no limit, in a champion shout. Waylander giving, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain. We roll, Queen of the mountain. We roll, Queen of the mountain. Macro on point, rotations tight. Mind games heavy, every fight precise. Savage in the jungle, mid holds the line. Gold lane shining, yeah, victory's mine. Not playing dress up, not here for show. We here for the W, let the whole world know. Respect gets earned when the nexus breaks. Another team down, another crown we take. Hearts pounding loud like the caster's call. One last push, watch the empire fall. Minions march, destiny's clear. of the mountain. Stand proud, don't bow. Everywhere etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound. We rise, we roll, queen of the mountain. No fear, no limit, hear the champion shout. Waylander gaming, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, queen of the mountain. We roll, queen of the mountain. We roll, queen of the mountain. This is for the ones they overlooked. Every you can that we shook. Controllers blazing, legacy written. Queens of the map, unstoppable, different. Queen of the mountain. Remember the name. mlbb legends changing the game. From Waylander stage to the global ground. All girls rise. Queen of the mountain. Cloud stays heavy, but we hold it down. Bow to the queen. Queen of the mountain. Oh, we roll. Queen of the mountain.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Waylander Gaming, and well, tonight is day 4 of the knockout stages, and tonight it is the lower bracket matchups between Deus Mastodonte, Gascom eSports ladies, and Noxia and Astraea, right? So the losers of tonight will unfortunately get knocked out of Queen of the Mountain. However, all these matches tonight are dependent of do or die situations. So I can promise you this is going to be an eventful evening, and I can't wait to get this matchup started. Alright, so looking at the bands, right, it is YSS, Sicilian, Ruby, and Carmilla. So good luck and have fun to both teams as we are going to jump into this first matchup's best of 3 series between Gascom ladies and Deus Mastodonte. And whilst we wait, right, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And here we go. Why can't I hear sound? What's happening here? Oh, there we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, everything has been sorted out.
The clouds are ever shifting, but this heart remains
Alright,
steadfast.
Sora being the first band coming in from Deus Mastodonte. Oh, and, well, yeah, obviously you'll be caught up now. The match has started.
It's
In any
my
case,
way or
Gascom
how
ladies
it is
responding with the Exia ban. So Sora and Exia being the first bans for both teams in the drafting scene. Pick a light butterfly with a response. It's going to be a mage ban. I'm expecting a mage ban. I might be wrong. Maybe it's a roam or a jungle ban. Oh, but
I've been waiting.
never mind, I was
long.
wrong. It is carry getting banned out. So that
Oh,
means
got 'em
Deus
lined up in
Mastodonte
my
is going to
sights.
be
Your
looking for
team
that
is
tankier
picking.
lineup. As we do see Gascom ladies bans out the Kimmy. So no traction pulse for the side of Deus Mastodonte. And Lotus, I have to agree with you. This is going to be a very fun match. Soleil de Minute with the first pick, potential first pick, but we will see Soleil swapping up.
Time to go to the Average
Adriana
show.
picking up the Lilia for the side of Deus Mastodonte. Lilia is a very good mage. She's got high burst potential. However, you need to play smart with the Lilia. Black shoes
Class
can
is
come in clutch.
session,
And
so do behave.
Mia Rasami picks up the Alice. And Blackita, what will Blackita pick up here for us?
I, Minotaur,
Your team
will finish
Swapping
off
out with
what was left
Makima
undone.
as Makima picks up the Minotaur. CC will not be a bad pick, especially... Oh, okay, never mind.
Everybody feels
So Lil picks up the
amazing.
Angela, and it seems like...
Let's hear from the crowd.
yeah, the
Make some noise
XP
when you're
later
stirring.
picks up the CC for the side of Deus Mastodonte. Yeah, I've had a few tongue twisters right about now, Lotus. It's been a few. Emanon. Whew. It's going to be the wordplay with Emanon on the Eman. Eman with the Emanon playing with the Emanon. Alright, we're just waiting for Gascom Lady's final ban. Banning out the Hanabi. You know, so, strangely today, seeing that I'm still in the epic ranks because a certain someone is touching grass, you know, and not ranking that much. And Kyrie, no, Xbox was not banned. In any case,
By heaven's mandate.
I played against two Hanabis in the jungle today. It was quite crazy. But in any case, Lumina picking up the Zetian, Piccolite picking up the Layla. Oh, this is going to be a menace if it is the Layla. Because it's Lilia, Layla, Lilia. Yeah, let's Lilia. Let's get the tongue twisters out of the way as Winnie Graciela does pick up the Layla. Blackita with a response. And the final pick for the side of Gascom Ladies.
Pain is the proof that I'm still alive.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and into the first matchup we go. Alright, so please hit your likes and views there, and let's see how this match is going to play out. What is going on with... let me just quickly see, because for some reason, this thing keeps on doing this. There we go, perfect. And guess what? I'm not going to forget it tonight. Deus Mastodonte in the blue corner, up against Gascom Ladies in the red corner.
5 seconds till the enemy
Alright,
reaches
so the first matchup
battlefield.
we have
Smash
tonight,
them.
ladies and gentlemen, this is going to
troops
be a
deployed.
cracker of a performance. Let's hope that... Hi, Daniel. Welcome back to the stream, and hello once again. So yeah, look, if I'm going to have to look at the two teams' drafts, looking at the drafts, I am going to be favoring Gascom Ladies' draft. They just have a stronger team fight potential, and as well as they've got a lot of control, especially with the Zetian, the Minoan Fury, and with the Iron Throne of Ruin. There we go. However, speaking of the Throne of Ruin, Alice doing a lot of damage onto CC. However, CC is returning that damage in respect. Danilo, yeah, you can pretty much say that we are the official streamers for the South African teams. We do feature, well, you can actually go check on the channel. Like, we stream a lot of mlbb tournaments, and, well, pretty much everyone uses us to stream their tournaments. We've also done streams in Madagascar. We've done streams in Northern America. We're looking at doing streams in Australia. So, yeah, we're pretty much all over the place. Alright, but nonetheless, let's jump into this action. It's just before the 2-minute mark. The first turtle of this match will be up in the next 15 seconds. However, Fredrin does get the taunt up onto Makima. We did see Makima getting stunned. However, there was no follow through. Gascom Ladies, they need to be careful here, right? Especially with Eamon being a little bit late to the rotation. The pressure is onto the gold lane. However, Alice will be forced back. Mia Rasami does retreat. So this, in theory, does give Deus Mastodonte the advantage at the turtle, seeing they have the the one extra number. But Alice is into the mix, and I'm looking at the map right on top in the gold lane. Brody is putting on a lot of poke damage onto Layla. So let's see how this one is going to play out.
Oh, what a fight!
Oh, this is hot in the house as Shumsy joins, but the Piccalite secures the first turtle of the match. We do see Fredrin getting stunned up by the Throne of Ruin by Alice. However, Piccalite will be able to escape the clutches of Fredrin.
Alrighty. Okay, so bro, if I can just get the screen up, join you for this game. Apologies for being late, viewers. Rather late than never, I always say.
Alright, can you see my screen?
I can indeed, yes.
Alright, perfect. Right, so it is at the 3.5 minute mark. No first blood has been taken down just yet. However, there is a 600 gold lead in favor of Gascom Ladies. Right, Gascom Ladies, like I said, they have the better potential in my opinion when it comes to the team fights, but I will not count out Deus Mastodonte. They've got the Angela that can commit that hard guard onto Fredrin.
Yeah, but honestly, Gascom Ladies has that triple threat combo of the Minotaur with the Alice and the Zeshan, so that's full advantage. Aim and go underneath the turret, we will get beautiful inner shot, but that's a power. The Angela will not be able to save it just yet, but the fight continues and there will be Minotaur always falling down. So that's a double kill. They're looking for still more air fights. This is crazy action.
Yeah, Layla's ult just off the mark. I mean, if Layla's ult was into the different direction, you would have seen the Emanon getting taken down by the Layla. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, I suppose. That was a lot of pressure coming onto the Layla. However, it is at the 4.5 minute mark. It's a kill a piece and only 500 gold lead in favor of Gascom Ladies as Alice secures a kill onto CC.
This automatically sets up a bit of a rotation onto the enemy team. This is honestly anyone's game still.
Yeah, well, I mean, this match could go into any direction, right? Yeah. The outer turret shield has dropped, so there's no extra gold on the turrets anymore. However, Piccalite taking a lot of damage. The hard guard has been committed onto Fredrin. And, well, that's the second turtle in favor of Gascom Ladies.
Yeah, this is definitely a good early advantage. The gold lead already 1k in their favor, so if they can use this early game advantage and get a bit more map presence going, this is definitely going to be their game to win or lose.
Agreed. Yeah, Kyrie, I don't know of whose side are you talking about, because the roam on Deus Mastodonte is Angela, and I wouldn't really. Okay, never mind. It's Makima with a Minotaur. What a brain fart there for me in just a jiffy. I have a first tier 1 turret gets taken down in favor of Gascom Ladies. We do see the endless shards takes down Winnie Graciela.
And this is the map presence that we're looking for. Is already getting the Layla killed out early was definitely the correct decision. Already 2 deaths on the mark, and Layla only gets
Alright, so we do see the knock-up and the taunt going from both sides. The Menard Fury does land onto Fredrin. However, the hard guard has been committed. Endless shards does take down Piccalite. Angela secures our kill onto Fredrin. It's a 2-for-1 exchange. Oh, make that a 3-for-1 exchange in favor of Gascom Ladies.
Oh, and with Brody pushing the mid lane, this is definitely going to be at least 2 towers falling out. I honestly don't see how the CC is going to be able to defend this. So this is 100% open map for the side of Gascom Ladies. So using this advantage heading into the next turtle, there's no way that they can contest this Deus Mastodonte.
Yeah, look, that's true, bro. Gascom Ladies, they are putting on the correct pressure here onto Deus Mastodonte, right? However, I feel if Deus Mastodonte can get one set up correctly, they can make this. But their draft is not really going to allow it, because you've got 3 heroes that has a set potential coming in from Gascom Ladies. On Deus Mastodonte, you've only got the Fredrin. So they should actually focus on taking on the pickoffs.
Honestly, that's the case. The thing is, if they can maybe dodge out or bait up the triple stun potential coming out from Gascom ladies, they can definitely turn the fight around. As soon as the Manon Fury's Fear of the Phoenix and Throne of Ruin is done, that's almost a turnaround fight they were looking for. But now Layla is in a bit of trouble. The Hard God and the Black Shoes has been committed. So honestly, this is once again free map advantage. They can definitely go for maybe a turret advantage, or even just securing a lack of pickoff kill. Yeah.
Well, it seems like Gascom ladies have got something else in mind, as the Manon Fury does land onto 2 Alice with the Throne of Ruin, and the Endless Shards comes in. That's a 3-for-0 exchange at this moment. Gascom ladies seems like they want to end this early.
Yeah, honestly it does, and they have the ability to go for that. If they can maybe, it's unfortunate the Holy Shield did not pop, but if it could have popped, it could have been a completely different game. But yeah, nonetheless, it's still a fair advantage. The Lord is still up in 50 seconds, so this is honestly the Lord they can still end it with.
Yeah, and I don't think CC will be able to secure or save this turret. Oh, never mind. On a lonesome self as the rest of the team comes in and joins this defense effort. Right, the first Lord of the match will be up in the next 25 seconds. Why did I think Turtle? It's because it feels so early still. Looking at the timer, it's 9 minutes mark. It is 7 kills advantage in favor of Gascom ladies and a stomping 7.4k gold.
Yeah, in the top lane, Holy Shield has popped already. So honestly, if they get this Lord, they can definitely go for the ending angle. And I do agree with Kyrie in chat. Deus definitely needs to wait for the late game. If it goes past maybe the 18-minute mark, it will be complete in around 180. But I don't think that Gascom ladies are going to allow that comeback.
No, not with the pressure that they are currently applying onto Deus Mastodonte. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but if we look at the items quickly, right? Layla needs gold. She needs a lot of it. And yeah, there's no really true damage dealers currently online for Deus Mastodonte, so it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult. It's not impossible. It's just a hard feat. I don't know, not like feat as
impossible, but it is. Yeah, it's not impossible, but it is improbable. But anyway, okay, so the Lord actually going down the mid lane. I was expecting him to go top, so with the Lord going there, I think this might be a successful base defense. There is still one cannon minion available, and that is Brody's Tower Lock will almost be able to take that down. But there is a second minion wave. If they position great for this, this will be enabled to take him down.
Yeah, the Manon Fury was committed onto CC. I would have spared that Manon Fury, however, Gascom ladies, they are putting the pressure onto Deus Mastodonte right now, as we do see all the Holy Shields has been popped. Yeah, all Brody does pop these. Torn apart memories.
Aye. I mean, this has been a dominating performance so far come out from the Gascom ladies, and yeah, bro, I mean, this is the game 1 of the day, and it's already this much action. So, honestly, it's going to be a great game, I think.
Yeah, Don not shy in chats, don't lie. And yeah, Don Rye, I have to agree, it ain't over till the cookie crumbles. I mean, this match could still turn, but let's see how it plays out. It's at the 11.5-minute mark. The next Lord is a full 60 seconds away. Right now it's 55. But yeah, Gascom ladies, well, bro, to add on to what you said, you know, both teams do realize that this is a lower bracket match and the losers will get sent home. So this is literally do or die play.
Oh. And honestly, I mean, it doesn't matter if you are going to be the loser of the first game or the second game, because you are at the same spot. But being the first team knocked out of tournament situation, tournament brackets, is never a nice feeling. So unfortunately, it has to happen, as we know. But I think these ladies are fighting for their lives.
I love the kill score. Alright, so 10 seconds away from the next Lord of the match is at the 12.5-minute mark. Will Deus Mastodonte come and contest for this Lord? Or will they set up the defense as Gascom ladies will be looking at putting a pressure onto them and trying to end the match with the next Lord?
Yeah, honestly, there's no holy shields left, and there's not a lot they can do, but they need to watch out for this base attack coming out from Gascom ladies. They need to prioritize using the Minoan Fury combo with Alice and Zeshan to crack the base, to maybe get a few kills. If they don't get the kills, it's going to be game over, but now Frederick has been caught out in a bit of a dangerous angle. Hardcut is also on top of him. The endless shot will get the kill. That's 2 players down. The Lord has just spawned up, so this is the time for them to end.
Yeah, this is the time for Gascom ladies to end this first match, bro. Frederick, look, I get what Frederick wanted to do, but it's just unfortunate that Piccolite did give vision for the Alice, because you could see the Alice chasing the Frederick on the map to the blue buff, and that Throne of Ruin just catching Frederick and just allowing that kill and the pickoffs onto the 2 heroes to get taken down. And Frederick was the only frontliner and set potential hero coming in, as we do see the Minoan Fury gets opened up straight out of the bat. As the Throne of Ruin gets committed as well, the Endless Shards is into the mix as Brody with the torn apart memory does take down CC. However, Frederick is back into the mix, as well as Angela. What a defense coming in. It's currently 1-0 exchange.
Oh, yeah, this was definitely a great defense coming out. A few mistakes coming out from Gascom ladies' side. They used the Minoan Fury not committing the flicker, and that was the turnaround point they needed, because they couldn't get to the backline dive hero, and thus that was a successful defense. They did get all the inhibitors, so it's not completely unused Lord, but they could have definitely ended that.
Yeah, well, we also need to give credit to Deus Mastodonte. You know, setting up that defense, being patient, not going all guns blazing into that team fight. And yeah, just they were fortunate that the Minnows didn't use the Minoan Fury with the flicker combo.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, bro, GG's to the side of Deus for doing that beautiful base defense. I mean, that was discipline if I've ever seen that. But, bro, I mean, it's still about, I want to say, another 5 minutes before Deus M can make the comeback. So that's still 2 Lords that they need to defend and or contest. And that's a lot of pressure on these ladies so far.
Yeah, I agreed. They should actually leave all the farm for the Layla so that Layla can get that gold, so that she can start doing damage, because we all know Layla late game is so disgusting. What is Frederick doing? Frederick? Piccolite? What you doing? What you doing, woman? What you doing?
Looking for farm, because there's no farm in anyone's hands.
Oh, okay, granted, obviously I can see, but what she can't see, and she sees what we can see.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, they just rush this Lord and then go for the massive dive. I would honestly say, instead of having the mage discipline to sync up 3 lanes, just taking 2 lanes in and rushing it Lord is still the ending angle. But they need to have the discipline to go for the perfect set.
Yeah, agreed. Well, we do see the next Lord gets taken down by Gascom ladies with no contest. And Deus Mastodonte just trying to keep the lanes unevenly synced. And they're doing a good job, because now this means the minion waves with the Lord will only come in the mid lane. Bot and top lane will be safe for them. So no even pressure. So that is good wave management coming in from Deus Mastodonte. Looking at CC, she's trying to jump onto the back line. We do see the blast coming in from Layla. However, the Lord is onto the Nexus, and this will be first match in favor of Gascom. Ladies!
Oh, solid so far. I mean, bro, that was some dominating performance so far. It wasn't as one-sided as I thought, but it definitely went firmly in the favor of Gascom ladies. And that final push down the mid lane, they went for the zoning with the Alice, with the Minotaur. There was just nothing they could do to get to the Lord. And Brody just base locking was the clutch play.
Yeah, agreed. Blackita picking up the MVP with the Brody. And winning Graciela gets sent home with a box of chocolates. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the second lobby sorted out for you. Let me just quickly turn off my screen share, and we are good to go.
Okay, I'm just going to need a quick second to swap accounts. Otherwise, I can just add you as a friend.
Wherever this cloud drifts, new stories are sure to unfold.
Okay, let's see if we can find Scorpskenko as a friend. There he is. I have followed you, young sir.
Oh, you've got your Smurf account. Why are you jumping in with your Smurf account?
Because it was logged in, and I don't want to do two-step because I've got two-step verification and second phase verification for me to switch accounts. So it takes like 5 minutes to switch accounts.
Yeah, okay, granted. We don't want to struggle with that, do we? Yummy.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh, and Scorpskenko being my first real friend on this account.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you'll be able to come and join me in the epic ranks, bro. I was telling the chat earlier, you know, it was so...
Oh, you still stuck in epic?
Oh, bro, I've got like 20 ranked matches beyond my name, so nothing major. I played against the Honeybee twice today, playing jungle. It was crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
You playing jungle or Nabi playing jungle?
Honeybee played jungle. The opposing side's jungle was Honeybee.
That is crazy. That is crazy, to be honest. Like, I've seen some crazy things. I mean, I am now in Master Lobby, Master League. So this is where people start to understand that jungle actually has to go to the jungle camps. But every now and then you still see us along with Retribution going to the XP lane.
I had my classic match in lunchtime today. I played Sora Rome. You know, I wanted to try out Sora Rome in classic. And then, like, literally there was no jungler, so I was like, oh damn, I need to pick up Retri. And as I picked up Retri on the last second, the Xborg picked up Retri as well. Going into the loading screen, I was like, oh, GG's.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, I honestly think even worse than not having a Retri is having two people Retri. So, like, without a Retri, you can still play. With two Retri, someone is definitely not going to play this game. So, yeah, I mean, I've been having, as you expect from Master Games, it's been a fast climb. I actually lost one game playing a Nabi. I actually lost a game. I was playing a Nabi and I played against another Smurf.
You see, the ladies, right, especially from Queen of the Mountain, they've they've been forcing us to play heroes that we actually don't want to play, you know, especially with the ladies meta, if we can call it that. There's no hate towards it, but I mean, some of the heroes actually work, you know, and I get it. I get it. All right, so looking at the bans coming in, right? So the bans coming in is Ruby, Camilla, and YSS and Zetian. So good luck and have fun to both teams as we are going to jump into the second match in this best of 3 series. Will Gascom ladies take this in a clean sweep fashion, or will Deus Mastodonte take us into the sudden death round?
That's the question. Like, okay, so I figured out the meta coming out from the ladies. Like Carmilla, it's an auto pico ban. Alice is a problem. Eamon is a problem. And then you see a lot of Sessions Ruby combos. So I've more or less figured out these ladies specs coming out. I mean, Hanabi, against certain players still being a respect ban, even though it's one of the cringiest bans in my opinion.
Hanabi is not ban-worthy, bro. But yeah, look, I get it. I can understand it because some ladies have got like a real good time with Honeybee. But Belleric Claude being a very good
Your
ban,
team
and
is
the Kimmy
picking.
coming in from both teams. Black Kita with the first spec showing us Glint. Well, we know Black Kita will be swapping out
The clouds are ever
with
shifting.
Mia
Your heart
Rossamy
remains
as
steadfast.
we do see Sora into the mix. We're blessed, Shrooms. We're blessed.
I really hope that Mia gets the opportunity to show his skills with the Sora, because previously the Sora was shut down a bit. They really focused on her so she couldn't get online with the hero. So I hope there's going to be a better showcase.
I hope so too. I hope so.
The stars conspired to bring you
Sudden
to me.
death.
The
All
hunt
matches have gone
begins.
Your
to 3
team
for
is
3 so
picking.
far, if I'm not mistaken. Shady, you are mistaken, right? So it was the first evening that we had 2 sudden death rounds, and when was it? We had last night. We had a sudden death round. So not all of the matches went sudden death rounds, but yeah, we've had a lot of them. However, IC picks up Ruby and Adriana.
When the heart falters,
Wait, was Ruby not
darkness will
lobby
sink
banned?
its fangs.
Let's play together.
Your team is picking.
Yeah, so it was Ruby Carmella in the lobby ban, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So, aye, boys, aye. Oh, but ladies, not boys. Not even the boys, it's the ladies. Imagine saying a lady's not listening. Okay, so we will just inform the
Your team is banning.
teams that we will be redrafting from Ruby. I mean, it's not a stream if there's not some kind of drama.
Yep.
True love is like
Your
blood.
team is banning.
All right. Well, yeah, it doesn't help that we continue with this draft. So, Shunzi, what
It's
do you
my
say
way or
about
the highway.
you
Your
give us
team
some
is
dad
picking.
jokes, clean dad jokes.
Clean dad jokes. Okay,
Tor,
that is going to be a bit difficult.
Let's see if you can
Well, what do you call?
Let's see if you can outshine Lotus with her dad jokes.
Now, what is Lotus's first joke?
Well,
Or should I just tell the joke and they vote if they find it better?
yes, let's go for that.
Alrighty.
Horology is my craft. He is my name.
Dad jokes.
Better to be feared
Yo,
than
bro,
loved,
clean dad jokes is hard.
if you cannot.
My favorite one is, what do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish.
Fish with no eyes. Oh, wow. Shroomsy, this isn't even drama.
then-
This is comedy. Let's go.
Time and tide wait for
Yeah,
no man.
and then you have the classic Afrikaans joke, so apologize for all my Saudi viewers. But wat noem jy 'n hasie in the spur? What do you call a rabbit in the spur? Dit is 'n inspirasie. Dude, like, you know, when was the last time I've actually told a dad joke? That's of course PG rated. It's been a while, so of course I need to just dig through all my articles and my archives, getting something that's going to be clutch and people are actually going to enjoy, because a lot of people don't like dad jokes, to be honest. I don't know why.
No, it's Lotus and way that started that, Shady asking, what do you call a deer with no
5
eyes?
seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
I had no idea.
Eyeshadow! No.
Okay, and here's another one. What do you call a toothless bear? It's a gummy bear.
Wow. Just to say something, right, Lotus? Way doesn't have the real dad jokes, you know. He always generally goes dark, real dark with these jokes. And yeah, but that's fortunately the late night streams for those dark jokes to jump in.
Oh. Yeah, you see, dark jokes is fun. I love it. But the thing is, dad jokes is a completely different thing. Because I mean, it's some of the stupidest jokes, but it's the most fun. Like I always roll from the laughter if I run into the dad jokes. Like, I mean, another one I just thought of is like, why does the math book always look sad?
Victory!
Because it's full of questions.
Because it has way too many problems.
Ah, good one. You know, that would have actually been so classic for Way, seeing that he's a math tutor.
Ever wonder how
Math
the
and
clouds
science
can soar
tutor,
so
that
high?
would have actually gone
It's
so
they're not
well.
afraid to fall.
Oh.
And last final one before I lose this one. What? Oh no, sorry. I was going to tell you a joke about time travel, but you didn't like it.
Okay, I give it for the viewers.
Okay, never mind. The joke is over. I said I was going to tell a joke about time travel, but you already didn't like it.
I still don't get it.
Okay, the viewers will support me with that one. I think that was so funny. But time travel, and you already didn't like the joke. Okay, it's over. Okay, so we will be heading into the game once again. The banning phase. Hopefully this time the ladies will remember the bands. We'll see. We are just missing out one ref quickly. Let's just add them.
Oh, it is Raptor that we're missing out here. Kuro
Oh Lord Kuro.
I don't have him on my friends list.
Okay, Angelic is on her way to add him. Because I don't... Oh, she's on her way to save the day. Superwoman.
It was a dad joke top tier shrooms. Dad joke top tier.
You want another dad joke?
Sure. I hope it's better than the last one.
Okay, so 2 sheep walked into the bar.
Is that the best you can come up with?
Okay, what's Forrest Gump's password?
Run, Forrest.
Yeah, 1 Forrest 1.
All right. Okay. All right. So just please repeat the bands, please, so that we know you've got it, ladies.
I mean, it's very simple. We know Ruby Carmela was banned. Don't be. Anyway, while Scorpy is joking on words, let's get another joke in for the viewers. So what do you call, what does a nosy pepper do? It gets all jalapeno business. Jalapeno business.
It galops in your business.
Oh, it's so bad. I love it. Oh, bro. I love telling dad jokes. And sometimes he even laughs. Scorp is too young for this. No, I'm quitting.
Sorry, I'm busy focusing on the lobby here. You know, I'm waiting for them to repeat the bands so that I know they know the bands.
That's why we know the Rubicon and Mala, but we want to know if they know what the other two are.
Yes, exactly. What does a vegetarian zombie eat?
What does a vegetarian zombie?
Grains.
Okay, that was also a good one. That was also
I've got a better one.
They woke up. Okay, I'm
I've
listening.
got a better one before we jump into the drafting scene. To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run.
Oh, we're going into adult dad jokes now. Okay.
All right, good luck and have fun to both teams. As they can remember, it was YSS, Zeti, and Ruby and Camilla. So good luck and have fun as we are going to jump into, well, yet another drafting phase. In quick successions of one another, let's go. Let's please get the bands through. It was Honeybee, thank you. Then it was Bellary.
And then it was another dad joke.
Then it was Bellary,
What do you...
Kimmy, and then it was damn. Oh, Claude.
Mighty oaks from little acorns grow.
Okay, one last one and then I'm over it. You got me into this. What do you call a fake noodle?
Already got him lined up in my sights. Your team
is banning.
An impasta.
Oh. Wow. When does a joke become a dad joke?
When young people don't laugh.
Dexter,
When
it's
it
our
becomes a
showtime.
pattern.
Your team is picking.
All right, Mia
The clouds
Rasami,
are ever
thank you for
shifting,
picking up
but
the
this
sword of
heart
first pick.
remains steadfast.
It was the Zetian and no, it was the Zushin.
The stars
And,
conspired to bring you to me.
Damn, the dad jokes has got me running here now.
Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry, I had to mute myself for a second. I couldn't stop laughing at that one. That was a very good one. I didn't even see that coming. Oh, okay, but okay. Now finally we are back where we can actually see some proper bands picks coming out. Zushin Minotaur. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the two combo. Like, both of them are good heroes, but do they pair well together?
It is better to be
Well,
feared than
it has the
loved.
potential to
If
pair
you
up well
cannot
together.
both.
As we do see Eamon getting picked up from Gascom Ladies and Lumina going for the Sicilian. UCIH showing us Hilda and Shunzi. I've got one here from the chat. My husband told me to embrace my mistakes, so I hugged him.
I gave him a hug. Yeah, I know that one as well.
Fight for the ultimate answer. Team is banning.
So Shady,
Oh,
what
that's a good
Shunzi
one.
is
Okay.
saying is you need to get new jokes. But in any case, winning Graciela with a final ban for Deus Mastodonte, and this could potentially be the final ban for them of the series. Should Gascom Ladies take this in a clean sweep fashion?
Honestly, with the Eamon in Eminent's hands, it's a possibility. I mean,
Go.
it's one of her best heroes in my opinion. Not the best win rate, but I mean, she's done very good so far with the Eamon in the tournament scene. If I'm not mistaken, it's almost at 100% win rate.
Yeah.
It's my
Yeah,
way or the
Eamon has
highway.
actually
Your team
featured
is
very well
picking.
with the Eamon. But looking at the Erythal Exia ban, right? Obviously, looking at the Erythal ban, this could mean that Deus Mastodonte wants to potentially pick up the Granger. Are they going to allow Winnie Graciela to pick up the Granger? Because Deus Mastodonte is hard focusing onto the marksmen with the bans.
Yeah, definitely. So the thing is, I would honestly think Winnie's going to pick up the Leslie most probably. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so now Piccolet is going for the Alice on the jungle. Not a bad choice, but now I just saw this. Hilda's going on the XP 'XP lane. I don't like Hilda on the XP lane.
Yeah, Eamon has actually featured very well with the Eamon. But looking at the Erythal Exia ban, right? Obviously, looking at the Erythal ban, this could mean that Deus Mastodonte wants to potentially pick up the Granger. Are they going to allow Winnie Graciela to pick up the Granger? Because Deus Mastodonte is hard focusing onto the marksmen with the bans.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so now Piccolet is going for the Alice on the jungle. Not a bad choice, but now I just saw this. Hilda's going on the XP lane. I don't like Hilda on the XP lane.
No, I don't either, bro. But I mean, look, it's not bad.
I've been
But
waiting for too
going up
long.
against the Sora, bro, that's going to be a hard matchup for the Hilda.
Muscle of iron.
Yeah.
Your
So-
team is picking.
At the early game, if you look at maybe level 1, level 2, maybe even level 3, the Hilda will be able to outpoke, out-sustain the Sora. But as soon as level 4 hits, Hilda's game is over. So I would definitely want them to maybe go on an early game gank on the XP lane because Hilda has that early game aggression, so they can get the Sora down as soon as possible. We don't want Sora level 4 on the first turtle.
Wait for no man.
Yeah, winning Graciela
Not
picks
girl.
up the Beatrix. So, ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude the second match's draft. Give me your thoughts and opinions about the drafts. And Shumzi, why do golfers wear 2 pairs of socks?
Or if they get a hole in one.
Oh, okay, you saw
Okay.
that one coming.
Like Shay, I assume that's Shay, because she's the only experienced person in the chat. It's time to rock up with new dad jokes.
Shady, if you don't feel old regarding that comment, I don't know how you're going to feel about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for this next match. Just
that is what they are looking for. That's the whole game plan. Get kills, get snowballed. Then there won't be any answer. Because, I mean, you have the Zushin, which kind of counters the aim.
Yeah, it does. But I need to agree with Don Ryo in the chat. It's going to be a very hard matchup for the Beatrix, especially against the carry, bro. But yeah, look, we'll see how this one plays out. It's just, it's not going to be a very fun matchup. Beatrix being a high-skilled hero. We do see the Sanguine Claws, who's currently scouting out, well, Deus Mastodonte, and they need to be careful of the displacement from Sicilian.
Yeah, they definitely do, and it does pair very well with the lineup that they have in their hands. The main combo line is going to come out from either the Gato or the Sora. If they can get the set, the other one follows up. This is going to definitely be a few kills in their pocket.
Agreed. But just looking at how things are going to play out, we do see Gascom ladies having the number advantage here in the gold lane. Will they follow through with this gank? Oh, okay, no, they disengage from the gank.
It's a smart choice. Smart choice. Honestly, you don't want to overstay in the gold lane. I mean, Carry is cleaning lane so fast because there's no way that you will be able to get that sorted.
Yeah, and
I mean, you...
They also need to be respectful of the Aemon. Once again, Sanguine Claws landing onto Alice. That will slow it down. The first turtle of this match has spawned up. However, it seems like Hilda is having a good time against the Sora. Sending the Sora back to retreat. I'm very curious to see how this fight continuation in the XP lane is going to continue.
As I mentioned, the early game until Sora gets level 4, Hilda is in firm position to take this fight, and they're definitely using that early game to their advantage. But now the thing comes in, Alice with the Throne of Ruin, if she times it well, it's an automatic turtle secure, so they definitely need to poke it out, get Sora with the Thunder Form into the back line, maybe burst her down, and not allow her to get into the match.
Ooh, Hilda hard focusing onto Sicilian, taking down the Sicilian. It's currently a 1-0 exchange. We do see the Throne of Ruin, and the Endless Shards gets committed as Sora comes in and picks up a double kill. Will we see a triple kill as AOG lands onto Zushin and Hilda, but Getagacha secures that kill. That was a 3-for-1 exchange in favor of Gascom ladies.
Solid so far. I mean, this is automatically turtle secured for Gascom, and they use their positioning very well, forcing out the Sicilian's death and then forcing the fight. They have a lot of frontline ability coming in with this Minotaur and the Hilda. Hilda actually going full damage build, so it's been a while since I saw a full damage Hilda. The last time I saw that was on Hitman when he still used to play Hilda.
Yeah, well, Oh, all right. I see that what you mentioned of the Sora coming into the late stages against the Hilda. He has the Hilda at half health, but half life. There we go. Half life 2.0.
I mean, yeah. So definitely coming out from Gascom, they are looking for a bit of advantage coming in. Gato is in a bit of a deep position. Luckily has a thought to escape, but now Picklet is looking for the angle. There's a thrown in Ruin, and the Banana Fury, but it's a bit off angle, only onto Makima. I mean, that's the Avatar of God and used defensively, and that's a disengaged fight. So that's 2 major ultimates already used. Now Eamon is in the angle to maybe try and get this turn kill onto Adriana.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's at the 4.5 minute mark. The Gascom ladies, they have settled for that 2k gold lead at this moment. They have the 2 kill advantage as well. However, they are going to try and open up the snowball, literally, with the Sora as well.
Red team hero has been slain.
Oh, what a kill. They coming out from Carry. Oh, this is... but bro, I wasn't expecting, honestly, Carry to be able to outplay the Beatrix, because in my opinion, Beatrix wins the lineup and against the Carry.
Well, in the right hands, yes. I mean, Carry is not a high-skilled hero versus the Beatrix, so if you can have the combinations in order and your fingers fast-moving with the Beatrix, you can do very well against the Carry. But yeah, it all comes down to skills. As we do see the AOG that gets committed to close the gap to secure or save the tier 1 turret in the mid lane. We do see the Crimson Lantern coming in from Zushin. Endless Shards gets committed. However, the Butterfly Lantern gets popped to save the Zushin. That's a 1-for-0 exchange in favor of Gascom ladies. Alice is into the mix. We do see the Throne of Ruin. Lands onto it too. However, the focus is full and hard onto Alice. Sora will be on a killing spree as he does pick up the kill onto Alice. That's currently a 6-for-1 at the 6-minute mark.
Oh, that was a crazy play. Even, bro, this is the game I was hoping Sora would have. Because, as I said, Sora was not having a good game so far. And this is the showcase we needed from Sora in this tournament. Because Sora has got one of the lowest win rates so far. So, I'm loving this play coming out from Mia so far.
Yeah, well, let's hope that the Caster's Curse does not land onto Mia Rasami.
I mean, with this early game advantage they've got in the pocket, it's 4k gold lead. Turret advantage is a little bit still in their favor, so they have the option to go for a lot more pressure than you would expect from DM. DM is a bit behind, and they need to be on even footing for them to go for the fight. Okay, so we've got a call out from Angelic in chat.
That's already done. It's already done. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Hilda taking a lot of damage as the Endless Shards ended the Hilda's life in this engagement. So it's at the 7-minute mark. The third and final turtle will spawn up in the next 40 seconds. However, if the ladies play it patient, they could turn it into the first Lord of the match if they just be patient a few more minutes. However, the AOG lands onto Minnow, and the Minnow Fury gets committed only for the Getting-Gatcha, but Salil the Minute gets deleted.
A little recall spam coming out there from Blakita, just showing that they know their dominance has been asserted. So yeah, honestly, I would go for this first Lord of the match. It's definitely, they have the ability to go for that. So I'm sad they lost a bit of the turrets, but if they get this Lord, it's going to once again be a turnaround game.
Yeah, and Shady, I think it might be just your sound that's off a bit.
Okay, but it seems like the ladies are not interested in playing the patient game. They want to brawl, they want the turtle, they want to fight.
Agreed. As the third and final turtle does go in favor of Gascom ladies, but however, Deus Mastodonte, they're pushing for the lane. They're trying to keep objectives in their favor. However, we do see Sora jumping onto Zushin. Zushin does commit the Butterfly Lantern. However, Sora does so much damage. And what a displacement with the flicker coming in from Sora. Picking up the kill onto Zushin. Whew.
Hopefully everyone sees now why Sora is meta. Because a lot of people has disagreed with me time and time again, saying Sora is not a good hero. It shouldn't be played. I'm like, bro, this thing is broken. This hero is cracked. It definitely, I would expect it to get a small nerf in the next patch coming up. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but the Eudora revamp is almost here.
Oh, that's going to be so dark system again, bro. You know, like I know a lot of people like the Eudora,
sentiments.
but I don't get why Eudora needs to get a revamp, bro. Look, yeah. Anyway, I feel there's a lot of heroes worthy of it, but okay, nonetheless, let's give Eudora some love. Let's give her some love and stop calling her a dark system hero.
See, so it's 30 seconds before the next Lord. So honestly, Gascom has full reign, full control over this. And oh, bro, Hilda being taken out of position does get deleted, as the Shoe Master will say. And this is once again free Lord actually this time for the side of Gascom ladies. So honestly, there's no way they're going to contest this. They need to split push, take this bot lane out.
Yeah, well, as you can see, Minotaur and Alice is going to go and push the objective in the bot lane, trading it off for the Lord, keeping the back door open, and also potentially keeping that lane unevenly split, as we do see Gascom ladies are shredding through this first Lord of the match, and they do secure it. The question though, would you have gone and kept on pushing that lane in the bot lane and potentially get the pick off onto Sora, seeing that you're not going to chase the objective?
Honestly, with the Alice and Minotaur, no. Like, they shouldn't have sent the Alice there and the Minotaur. Maybe the Beatrix and one of those, and they could have definitely gone for the pick-off. But, I mean, bro, Hilda is struggling. Hilda is not having a fun time. We might see another Choco MC going out here for Hilda.
Yeah, that is potentially the case, as we do see the Minoan Fury lands onto 3, however the Throne of Ruin with the follow-up, and what a beautiful combination. The Rocket Barrage gets committed from Beatrix, however, no true follow-up, but the Bat's Feast securing a solo kill as Carry continues through, but it's a team fight nonetheless. Zushin picks up a kill, double kill, as Sora and Eamon gets taken down, but it's a full team wipeout for Gascom ladies.
Yeah, and with the Holy Shield popped on the top lane, they can definitely go for the end. The Lord is still up. There's no Holy Shield in the bot lane anymore. There is a wave coming in. So with all the players down, I would expect both these inhibitors to fall. And Nancy is in a bit of a trouble there, but she does keep up. Okay, so his focus is a bit split, and it seems like actually no inhibitors will be falling.
Yeah, none in tier 3 turrets has been taken down. However, this was a good performance coming in from Gascom ladies with that first Lord of the match. However, we need to give Deus Mastodonte for credit, because Avatar of Guardian gets committed, lands onto no one, Throne of Ruin also only onto Natalia. Minoan Fury gets missed, and oh my word, a lot of ults gets committed. The Bat's Feast is in the mix, Revitalize gets popped, and Carry shreds through everyone. That's a triple kill coming in from Carry. There will be no Maniac for Black Keita.
Bro, Blakita has been doing very good. Honestly, she is one of my personal MVP so far in the Queen of the Mountain. She's had crazy games so far. I'm not saying the MVP, I'm saying one of them. Before anyone comes and roast me about that.
I'm just waiting for it. Yeah, Don Ryan is saying Hilda, this is dangerous grass. Hilda should have actually shined in this matchup. Look, I agree, but yeah, bro, I mean, there's only so much that you can do as we do see the Endless Shots gets committed onto Winnie Graciela, and she's taken down. The Avatar of Guardian gets committed to try and protect Eamon. Eamon was deleted, and the Minoan Furious into the mix, lands only on to get a Gacha. And oh my word, it's a 1-for-1 exchange. 5 seconds to the next Lord of the match.
Once again, this is full reign for Gascom ladies. They should definitely be careful. because the calm coming out from Deus M is not as late game as it was the previous time. Honestly, Hilda should just streamline for the carry. They need to take out carry before they can go for any sort of engagement. But then again, you have the full backline being dived by the Sora, by the Gato, by basically everyone. So if they can get the pick off onto carry, it will allow them to sustain a lot longer, because currently she's just bursting down everyone.
Yeah, we do see Hilda putting that pressure onto the tier 2. Does secure an objective for the side of Deus Mastodonte, as we do see both sides rotating for this second Lord of the match. However, this is going to be a game of discipline. Don't overstep. Wait for an engagement to get set up. But in the meanwhile, carry does shred through this Lord, and this will give Gascom ladies the second Lord of the match. We do see the Throne of Ruin gets committed to Lance onto Gacha. Oh, we do see the Butterfly Lance gets committed as well. And all the Batch Feast is into the mix. Gacha skills the kill onto Zushin. And we do see the Oozing Barrage coming in, but it's no avail. Sora takes down that, sustains the damage, but it is a 3-4-0 exchange in favor of Gascom ladies. They can end this match right here, right now.
100%. Honestly, they don't need to wait for the Lord. I don't know why Gatu's clearing the lane. Gatu, go help your squishies, my bro. Okay, so that's the inhibitor turret that being taken down. The wave is in, but will Gatu be there in time? He still has the avatar of God, but they need to commit to this fight or back away. Looks like they're not going in. I don't... What?
Ah, they were waiting for the Lord. They were waiting for the Lord and for Deus Mastodonte to spawn back up.
Yeah, they wanted the 5v5. They want the Savage. That's why. Let's go with that. Okay, but now the Lord is in. It's at luckily it's still at the half HP, so there's the opportunity. Woo! Double set onto the Dahlia. She has been deleted, but now the counter set coming in from Picklet on that Alice, but they are being melted down. That's Birasami with the Tauren form taking the kill. That's a double kill already. Will we see another 4? Will they just go for the base lock? This is 100% the endable angle.
This is the endable angle, and we will see Gascom ladies take this in a clean sweep fashion. Deus Mastodonte unfortunately gets sent home. However, ladies and gentlemen, we are not done for the evening. Up next, we got Noxia up against Astraea. So we've got a cracker of a match following up. I'm going to get the loading screen up and running, or the pause screen up and running for just a minute. But before we go there, we need to give a special shout out to Makima as the MVP player for Gascom ladies in this second match. So GG's well played to both teams, and we will be back with you in just a moment.
Yeah. Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lobby shaking. From the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push, every fight, yeah, we playing for the name. No mercy, no pause, hear the turrets fall. This ain't just a game, this is a battle call. Yeah. They doubted the fire, they questioned the crown. But legends are forged when the odds break down. Controller steady, eyes on the throne. Step back now, the queens are home. Queen of the mountain, stand tall, don't bow. Every win etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we rise, we rise. Queen of the mountain, no fear, no limit in a champion shout. Waylander giving, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain. Macro on point, rotations tight. Mind games heavy, every fight precise. Savage in the jungle, mid holds the line. Gold lane shining, yeah, victory's mine. Not playing dress up, not here for show. We here for the W, let the whole world know. Respect gets earned when the nexus breaks. Another team down, another crown we take. Hearts pounding loud like the caster's call. One last push, watch the empire fall. Minions march, destiny's clear. Please don't run, we dominate here. Queen of the mountain. ones they overlooked. Every you can that we shook. Controllers blazing, legacy written. Queens of the map, unstoppable, different. Queen of the mountain. Remember the name. mlbb legends changing the game from Waylander stage to the global ground. All girls ride. Queen of the mountain. Crowd stays heavy, but we hold it down. Bow to the queen. Queen of the mountain. Oh, we roll. Queen of the mountain. Oh, we roll. Queen of the mountain. Yeah. Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lobby shaking. From the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push, every fight, yeah, we playing for the name. No mercy, no pause, hear the turrets fall. This ain't just a game, this is a battle call. They doubted the fire, they questioned the crown. But legends are forged when the odds break down. Controller steady, eyes on the throne. Step back now, the queens are home. Queen of the mountain, stand tall, don't bow. Every win etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound. We ride, we ride on the mountain. No fear, no limit, hit a champion shout. Waylander gaming, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, queen of the mountain. We roll, queen of the mountain. We roll, queen of the mountain. Macro on point, rotations tight. Mind games heavy, every fight precise. Savage in the jungle, mid holds the line. Gold lane shining, yeah, victory's mine. Not playing dress up, not here for show. We here for the W, let the whole world know. Respect gets earned when the nexus breaks. Another team down, another crown we take. Hearts pounding loud like the caster's call. One last push, watch the empire fall. Minions march, destiny's clear. Please don't run, we dominate history now. From the first blood call to the final sound. We ride, we roll, queen of the mountain. No fear, no limit, hear the champion shout. Waylander gaming, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, queen of the mountain. We roll, queen of the mountain. We roll, queen of the mountain. This is for the ones they overlooked. Every you can that we shook. Controllers blazing, legacy written. Queens of the map, unstoppable, different. Queen of the mountain. Remember the name. mlbb legends changing the game from Waylander stage to the global ground. All girls ride. Queen of the mountain. Crowd stays heavy, but we hold it down. Bow to the queen. Queen of the mountain.
And we are back live, ladies and gentlemen, or shall we say we are live to see the action that the ladies are going to present us between Astraea and Noxia. It seems like Astraea won the coin toss, and looking at the bans, it is Camilla, Exia, Zetian, and Hylos. So good luck and have fun to both ladies, and let's go.
This is going to be an interesting match. So, we did say that Astraea is also a very good team. They did have a good game against OCQ in the previous game. So I'm going to see. I'm waiting to see how this is going to head off.
Shall I launch? Yes, please. And lift off. Let's go.
To outer space we go. To the land of dawn, the land where anything is possible, even seeing the long jungle. Like, bro, honestly, okay, serious note. I've seen Nabi, I've seen Layla, I have not seen Mia yet. I want to see a Zilong.
You want to see a Zilong? Z?
I want to see Zilong.
How
I don't
long?
care if it's jungle, roam, XP. I don't care. I want to see the Zilong.
How long do you want it to be?
Welcome.
Just Zilong.
Alright. Anyway, Saber and Grog being the first bans from both sides. Both Chari, no power, with the follow-up ban for the side of Astraea.
Alrighty, so with the Saber ban, will we see the carry possibly? No, not carry, Fanny. That's a possibility, but Xborg is still left open if I'm not mistaken.
Xborg is open, bro.
Okay,
Xborg
so
is open.
I expect, honestly, Saudi should auto-pick this Xborg because that's just broken on Sauri. So I expect them to go for the Xbox, maybe something to follow up. Carmilla has been banned out, but the Minotaur is not available anymore. So you still have the Gatu available, maybe, as your option.
Yeah, so let's see if Shroomsy will be able to predict your lotto numbers tonight. If Sauri does go for the Xborg, Astra picks up the CC for the side of Noxia.
I don't know what else you can maybe pick up at this point. Maybe going for the mid laner. Okay, yeah. So the Aurora, I get a good hero, a very underrated hero, because a lot of people didn't read the patch notes. Her second skill stun duration scales with magic power.
Oh, okay, that's
so,
insane.
If you look at statistic-wise, if she builds 5 holy crystals, her stun time on her second skill alone is 6 seconds.
Never be extinguished.
That's good. There's a boat.
Yeah? You will never build that, but yeah, it's just statistic-wise.
Yeah, well, let's see. As Pochari no power picks up Claude and Dina Pichau with the Bellaric.
Oh, and Yandru going for the Alice. Now, bro, Minotaur Alice has been the combo to watch. We've seen it work, we've seen it not work. I definitely need someone that can burst on Astra's power spike, because Xborg is open. Leslie's Leslie's not open anymore. Okay, Mimosi is Leslie being taken out. I agree with that. But they need some burst potential coming out from Astrea.
Yeah, they do. And, well, look, the question is, what are you going to bring in as that burst potential coming in from Astra? You've got the Lilia that's got that burst potential, but them going for a semi-tank lineup, like with the Alice, okay, Faza's not bad. Faza's really not bad.
Payback time.
Honestly, this kind of looks like a M-series type of draft. This, except if the Minotaur was a Kayla, this would be something I would see in the M7. So, bro, this coach is cooking so far. I'm loving the draft. Yes! I've not been making yet the appearance in the Queen of the Mountain. Bro. Honestly, even with the Nabi having such dominating performance, I still vouch with Asher in this game.
Well, as the description says, guys and ladies, well, it's more for the ladies in this perception, especially the two teams for playing off now. They need to go queen or they need to go home. So, I feel it's fitting to pick up the Honeybee, bro. It's very fitting. But, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump into the second best of 3 series of the evening, and let's get ready to rumble. Let's go. Lotus, are you on YouTube and in the lobby? Where are you going to watch the match, woman? Where are you going to watch the match? You know, Lotus actually might as well just come and join us in the casting seat, seeing that she's watching and in the lobby.
Yeah, it might be the case. She can just as well. Why not? If not, why not? But isn't she a ref? Yeah, I think she's the ref, if I'm not mistaken.
She is.
So then she can't cast.
Troops deployed.
Damn. Shrimsy, I wanted to give you early night off, bro.
Okay, she can come cast. We're waiting on Lotus.
Alright, so Crystal Queen giving a proper vision onto Noxia. Noxia, we know this rotation or this playstyle coming in from them. They like to help the jungle to clear the jungle. The jungler to clear the jungle. But now,
I mean...
Oh, jungle invade coming in from Leomord.
Yeah, having the early game jungle presence from the Leomord definitely helps the team because he's got that much early game presence in his arsenal.
Yeah, he does. And yeah, Leomord is a strong hero, but I feel that the last couple of matches that I've seen individuals playing with the Leomord wasn't so successful in the 5-man scene.
In which 5-man scene?
Well,
in the Queen of the Mountain so far?
Well, no. No.
Have you... yeah, in the Queen of the Mountain, no. But have you seen the M7? Leomord is a meta here. I mean, look at Psycho so far. That is instant damage. So much damage going on to Dina Pichu as well. Will they get another kill? Looks like she does get barely away. Claude is going for the angle, but oh, Crystal Queen is a bit low on the life, so they will definitely need to disengage from this fight.
Yeah, so like I said, and I'm going to rephrase what I said. What I've seen from the players recently, not in 7, from the players. They struggle with him. But nonetheless, the first little of this match is up, and Astraea, they've got the first blood onto the kill board, as we do see the Spear of Alpha gets committed defensively. The Throne of Ruin is into the mix, and oh my word, Crystal Queen and Alice takes a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, taking that damage was worth it. They got the turtle, they got a bit of poke going down, and it's been back and forth so far. Honestly, it's already 1.3k at the 3-minute mark. So this is honestly Astra's dominance so far, showing this early game.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, and we've seen if especially if you can capitalize on the pressure early on, you're going to have a good mid game. But it is going to come down to if the team can keep that pressure, if they can keep that composure. That would secure them the game. But I have to say, you know, one thing that I'm very appreciative, right, is all the matches that we featured. The games doesn't go to the 30-minute mark like it did in the seeding phase. That just comes to show the level of practice that the ladies has been putting in.
100%. And then, I mean, a lot of these games also, there's not like a massive kill tallies of like 30 kills apiece. It's all more or less under the 20-minute mark, 20-point mark, sometimes under the 15-minute point mark. So they've definitely showed a lot of appreciation, but Crystal Fish is in a bit of danger. Spell of Alpha not landed, but there's the Window Fury. The follow-up of the Throne of Ruin. And that is turnaround fight. Now Psycho is into the mix, looking for the angle onto Dina. She will get taken down. Now Sauri is the next to be in danger, and that is another kill coming out. Leomord so far having a beautiful time. 2-0-1.
Psycho, I retract my statement.
I mean, bro, like, the thing about Leomord, the reason why he's so meta name is due to the fact that he has the ability to play like a fighter, like a tank, and like an assassin all at the same time without any build. Like, the massive change with him was the passive rework they did, because his lifesteal now scales with tank items. And it's a guaranteed crit of 200% still, so he doesn't need damage item. You can maybe buy 1 or 2, but other than that, you're not looking for the angle. But there's an W with a he can barn into the mix. Minoan Fury only onto Dina. They try to turn it out, but that is the Wrath of Giants. But the jungler is not there. They try to contest without the jungler being even close by.
As Astraea gets on a killing spree. That's a 3-for-nothing exchange. What's going on here? Why are they playing without... bro. That makes 0 sense. But in any case, maybe... I think this is a comms issue. Maybe we shouldn't say that, but I'm thinking this is a comms issue.
Yeah, I think they might have miscommunicated on whether or not to go for the turtle. 3 of them went for the turtle while Syri was busy clearing buffs. So I think if they communicate with the next objective, he can go Bardo once again onto Pochari. But luckily, he has the BMI to get out. Spear of Alpha still going for the engage. There is the... Oh, and that is a kill for Alpha. Not even Claude with the BMI and the Blazing Duet will be able to save himself.
You know, body mass index not going in favor of Claude.
No. It's battle mirror image.
I know. I'm just trolling. But we do see the Minoan Fury lands on Tutu. The Wrath of Giants gets committed simultaneously. And this is a team fight in the top lane that will continue. I have a Noxia securing the tier 1 turret in the mid and bot lane. Focusing onto the objectives, not going, well, like, going for the kills. Look at that. No gold lead anymore for Astraea. It's 200.
Ooh. But now they're on a bit of danger. Claude once again will be taken out of the equation, but there's a place to do it. Doing a lot of damage to BMI. Coming in clutch. Getting out of position. Now Sari has to disengage from this fight. This is the power of the Claude. This is why Claude is so good. He can get out of almost any engagement if you time it right. But I mean, even though the kill advantage is in the favor of Asha, Noxia has been doing very well on the objective-based gameplay, evening the gold and having a better wave present. Mimosi is looking for the angle with the Incambana, but there's no, once again, not able to contest. There's the Wrath of Giants, but now makes Barbiel has been called out. He has been mounted, and this is Psycho versus Sauri, the battle of the girls. The ladies are fighting on 1v1, but this is going to be Alpha with the spear, decimating the Lumon into aggressiveness, and this is Pachari. Bro, Pachari's done very well so far. I'm loving this Claude.
Yeah, indeed so, bro. Yeah, Pachari has been doing a good job. And yeah, you know, I just realized that Lotus is not on Discord. There's no teams on Discord, so she might as well come and cast. Because they're not going to be using Discord.
Alright, so there's one team in Discord, but Raptor is with them. So she might as well join. But yeah, so there is one team in Discord, but the other team has decided not to use the Discord due to having a bit of Nokia issues. But nonetheless, they have the option if it does have a bad influence on them. But okay, so bro, Noxia had the early game advantage, but now it is being turned around into Astraea's map advantage. They have going for the split push rotations coming out, but now they are looking for the fight here. Noxia is going onto the Minoan Fury, just trying to zone out so that Pachari can get away. There's a Spear of Alpha, and Sauri will secure the kill onto the Minotaur, but now Athena's into the mix. Will we see a beautiful flicker play coming from Chibi? But that is the Wrath of Giants, and the stun comes out, and that's Mimosi securing another kill. This is already a 2-for-nothing exchange. The tiles are open, and it's their map to control.
Yeah, and it seems like the request went over Lotus's head, like the double-decker red bus normally does, you know. In any case, yeah, Lotus not catching that we've been requesting her to come and stream, but nonetheless, Claude gets taken down by Mimosi. This is a 180 turn for Noxia.
Yeah, honestly, with Claude being down, it's their turtle. They should just really rush this turtle. This Lord, sorry. Because without the Alice into the mix, because she stopped playing, without Claude being there, they have no solid way of contesting this. But once again, they need to wait for this Alpha this time, because looks like Sauri once again going for the full buff rotation before going for the Lord.
Yeah, that good turn tides, and looking at this, right, Aurora not being full health, Belleric doesn't mind the health, because I mean he gets that health back real quick.
Ooh, and now Claude is in the top lane. Alice has been recording. They are going for the Lord. There's the Minoan Fury. The follow-up is there with the Predator strike, but beautiful kind of play coming in from Shumi. The passive just in time to save her. Now they're looking for the angle to Crystal Queen. The Rafa tries to land onto Psycho, but now Alice is into the mix now. It was an extended team fight. Throne of Ruin has been used, and now he's going for the meltdown on the Lord. But will the retry be there? That's already Dina being taken out of the equation. They are looking for the angle onto this Lord, but oh, Sauri will get the retry, but this is going to be a few bodies still falling. They are continuing the engagement onto Sauri, but the Incabana does save it. That's a turnaround. Sauri gets the kill onto the Lumord and Crystal. That's a double kill. Sky Piercer Brocky.
Oh, that's a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Noxia. And well, this match is for Astraea to lose at this moment, bro.
Honestly, in my opinion, it's for Noxia to lose because they are having beautiful synergistic experience so far. So if they don't use it correctly, they can still lose the match, but they have to watch out for the team fight potential. Oh, BMI used it in the wrong direction. This is Claude being caught out. Sari will go in, committing the Spirit of Alpha, not landing onto anyone, and that is Claude escaping.
Yeah, and in the meantime, the Lord did secure a tier 2 turret in the mid lane. We will see Hanabi Mamausi securing another one, so that's 2 tier 2 turrets in favor of Noxia. We do see the team fight, or well, there will be a potential team fight here in the top lane as Alice and Claude is trying to defend this final tier 2 turret.
Honestly, you went for that dive. They had the numbers advantage, and yeah, they're currently up in gold. It's already 3k in their favor. But now, hey, brother, going after Shumi, but she's playing so well so far. And, oh, now there's a Raptor drives onto 2 players. Will the follow-up be there? The Throne of Ruin is onto 4. Minoan Fury with the follow-up. That's a feather there. Tridina will be the next 4. Astra in danger. Triple kill. Will we see the Maniac Sauri has turned around, going for the kill. Oh, that's a godlike shutdown for Sari. That's a double kill, saving their losing team fight and returning the favor.
That's a 2-for-3 exchange. It's at the 12.5 minute mark. It's 11-12, and Noxia has the 3k gold lead. GG's well played, I have to say. I didn't expect Noxia to turn the tides the way they did.
Just as I thought the team fight was going into the favor of Astraea, they turned around and Alpha went all out. And interesting enough, Alpha going for the damage build Alpha. I'm not the biggest fan of this, going for the BOD as a 4th item. I would honestly say surviving more does bode best, but then again, you have Sauri as one of the main counter initiators and main damage dealers. Pair that up with a Nabi that's going full attack speed. They have the ability to do a lot of damage in extended fights.
Yeah, they do, bro. They do. But yeah, as you mentioned that, the Aurora is so far behind with the items, bro. So far. Only having 2 full build items right now.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, bro. But Astra has been the one that's struggling. Popped the Vengeance there a bit preemptively. Now no Vengeance available for this Lord fight. And Vengeance is something you need when going against this Lord, because it's a massive overturn. Crystal Queen is playing a very aggressive game, looking for the angle onto Shumi, but I think they will disengage from this fight. Once again, Astra can still contest this if they position well.
Yeah, well, if they can get the opening, but looking at Hanabi, bro, what a time to pause. What a time to pause.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's maybe the Faza that's AFK, because she was under the turret for an extended period. So, I mean, Faza is one of the main damage sources for the early game.
Yeah, let's
no one knows who paused.
Let's just quickly find out. There needs to be someone who paused for a reason.
I have absolutely no idea. Because it seems like our referee doesn't know who paused. No one knows who paused. Okay. We will continue this fight. Ooh, okay, so the fight has continued. Ooh, the ref does land onto the team, but now they are into position to take this into aggressive base play. Sauri is onto Pachari, but will get away with BMI, but there's a throne of ruin onto 3 players, but Anabi is shredding this fight, and this has been a turnaround. The Lord in their favor. Alice is down. This is their match to end. Their game to win, their game to lose.
Yeah, I agree, bro. And, you know, like I said, this is Astraea's match to lose. But, yeah, Noxia going to come into the base now, and this could be... Oh, my word. Why do I keep on forgetting about this? Thank you, Angelic Fury.
Report them. Oh, that's Auri with the beautiful godlike kill. The Lord is onto the base, but they don't have minutes to follow up. There is still 2 members available to go for this base defense. This is the turnaround point coming in from Noxia. They have secured the inhibitor. They have the waves. Will they go for the end?
Well, they do have the opportunity to come for the end. I mean, it's 2 minion waves coming in. As we do see the Spear of Alpha lands onto Farzad. Double kill. Will we see a triple kill? Yeah, that's a triple kill for Alpha. And GG's well played to Noxia, winning this battle against Astraea.
Victory!
Sauri picking up the MVP with the Alpha, and Crystal Queen picking up the MVP with the Minotaur. GG's well played to both ladies' teams, and well, Noxia could take this in a clean sweep fashion. Oh, will Astraea get the one up here and take us into a sudden death round?
Ooh, bro, I love tiebreakers, honestly, I do. And this is the point of no return. It is 1 at 1. It is the best of 3, the sudden death round, and it is the elimination patch. We are in match point. Whoever loses this next round will lose their chance at continuing onto the mountain climb.
Yeah, that is so true, bro. That is so true. All right. Just want to get everyone into the lobby.
I'm so happy the players didn't hear that, otherwise they would be under a lot of pressure right now.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Ooh, Lotus joining us for the final game.
Potential final game.
That's
Yes,
definitely the final game. It's 1-1.
No.
Shimzy, this was the first match.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, bro, I was thinking of the first best of 3. I'm blonde. It's been a week. It's been a week.
You can say that again.
So, Lotus, seeing that we've got a fresh voice on the stream, what's your thought process about everything that has been happening in Queen of the Mountain?
To be honest, I think this tournament has opened a lot of doors, especially for all of the female players, because now they got to be put in roles other than Angela Rome, Annabi Gold, and the mid lane. So they got to learn about jungle, the roams, the tanks, new playstyles, being more aggressive. So I think the Queen of the Mountain was actually one of the best tournaments to start the year with.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I've mentioned it last night, right? And there's some of these ladies teams that would make a lot of the male teams look super bad.
Can you say that again, just so that anyone that didn't hear you can hear you properly?
I am saying there is some of the lady teams, right, that can make some of the male teams look super bad. Did you catch that?
And I'm pretty sure all of the men that didn't want to hear also got that.
All right, looking at the lobby bands, it's Hylos, Zetian, Camilla, and Exia. So good luck and
but
have
I'm
fun.
talking. Just wait. Just wait before we start. We need to invite our referees.
Who's missing? There's only space for one.
Lord Kuro. I assume Lotus has him as a friend.
No, I do not.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
All right, let me quickly sort this out.
Hallucination being banned out. That's interesting, bands.
Do you think the Hylos is actually worth it? Because you can just use a carry against the Hylos, even in a Lunox.
Honestly, the carry in the Lunox doesn't do anything against the Hylos. Like, yes, they can melt him down, but by the time that you have melted him down, he and his whole team is already on top of him. And then you can't get out.
So what do you say is best to deal with the Hylos, especially if the Carmilla is out? And I think Grok is good against him, but what else do you think is good against him?
The Hylos.
Yes, what is good against the Hylos?
Okay, so the Zushin is not a hard counter. That does do good, but Hylos' movement speed can get him out. But yeah, I agree. Zushin a good pick against him. You have the Lilia against him, but as well as that, you have the counter engage potential. So the Minotaur can work. Even something that can slow him down. Lilia, very good pick against the Minotaur. After Hylos as well. Even the Eve, to be honest.
Eve is good. I like the Eve.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm loving it.
You know what's going...
I honestly don't...
You know what's going to happen right now? Oh boy. I'm going to need to... anyone, if I'm unfollowing you right now on stream, I am sorry, not sorry. Who's going to be... Wait, let's do this.
Okay, is it... Oh, now we are finally ready. We can start the game. Crick. Okay, so...
Lotus, handle this draft phase with
honestly,
Shroomzy, and then I will take over from Shroomzy.
Oh. Yes, Shroomzy?
Welcome to Grok's castle, tiny friend.
Okay, Grok ban, good pick. I like this.
Grok wasn't banned in the lobby, ne?
No, it was Hylos, Zetian, Carmilla, and Exia. Alpha getting banned out.
Okay, that I agree with.
Guided by Lantern's light.
Like, I mean, you saw Sauri on that alpha.
I only saw some pieces of it, but if there's one jungler that is very popular amongst the girls' teams, you'll find it to be Alpha. And with his TC that is just so good when it comes to the team fights, it's actually expected of him to be taken out.
The ruler ban I don't agree with. Honestly, you still have the Xbox Aemon available. There is still the Minotaur, so I'm wondering, will Noxia be picking up the Minotaur first pick? Even the Alice might. The CC struggled against the enemy because she zoned so hard. So going for the CC pick, not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad pick. But need to build around the CC.
Among the planes
that is
the
true, but getting picked up. Eva's pretty big, but when you put her with a Minotaur like this, that is a lot of AoE combos that you can get out of there. With them going for the somewhat team-based composition, it's going to be a bit difficult for Noxia.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
Okay, going for the Vixana, I would honestly expect them to go for either the Gatu with this comp, or even the Alice pickup now might be the case, but then the carry is still available, so Alice might not be the way to go in this comp. Going for the Balric. Now, this does take a lot away from Noxia's potential as a marksman, but they still have the lazy available Brody. I would honestly say Pachari needs to pick up the Brody.
True, Brody is pretty good. There's also the, like you said, the Leslie, the Harith, and I think the other one would be a Clipped.
Might be the case. Okay, now.
Light me up and
I was sad Sauri didn't play the Xbox. The Alpha's banned up. She would have picked up Xbox most probably. I would have honestly picked up the Xbox in the first phase. Now, Yan Rui does have the... and by the way, that is the Chinese characters. I Google translated it. It translates to Yan Rui. So I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. But anyway,
Give me a
so the Xbox pickup, very good. Leslie being taken out, very good. I'm loving the draft so far from Astraea.
That is true, and with this coming, this is a lot of teamfight potential coming out from the side of it's in a pay ban. The problem is Kerry struggles against the Balearic because of his passive, so I didn't think it was really worth it.
It might work if they are looking to go for maybe the Alice in the jungle position, even a Fredrin. I understand the carry ban, but there's not a lot of options left. You have the Claude, you have the carry. Psycho going for the Lapu. So this is X-Borg of the jungle.
Grant immortality or death.
Jungle works pretty good, but we're gonna see the Alice jungle. I know you're not a big fan of it, but it does make some good combos with the Vixana. It's even the CC with Curtain Call into Throne of Ruin. That is a lot of crowd control, but it's not a bad pick coming out from the side of Noxia.
Yeah, honestly, this is one of the few cases I would play the Balric with a Flicker. Because knowing that the Throne of Ruin is there to follow up, if you can catch them off guard, and especially now, with either of those two picks, even that pick, show me a Granger or show me Brody. That's the only two valid picks you can have in this lineup for Pachari. Bro, Balric needs the Flicker, because if you can Flicker alt, that's instant turnaround plays.
True, but it's like he's gonna stay with the Vengeance right now. But when it comes to the overall drafts, which draft would you favor?
Same as last time, Astraea wins the drafting phase. It comes now down to execution. Like, they 100% have all the boxes ticked. And this Lapu is honestly the best thing they could have added to this comp, especially with the Clint and the Vixana being in the mix. Lapu wins against the CC lane in this exact matchup. So it all comes down to the positioning of the fights. If they get caught out by the Balric Throne of Ruin combo, they did. 100% they did. But you have the counting gate potential and also massive backline dive ability coming out from Astraea.
That is true. But let's also ask the man himself, Scarf Ginkle, what he thinks.
Well, looking at the two teams' drafts, you know, I am also going to favor with the side of Astraea's draft, right? But I mean, look, Noxia showed us in the previous match that the draft doesn't actually bother them, because I mean they turned the tides, and it's going to, this match is going to be a match of discipline through and through. I mean, we've been saying this over and over and over again. But it is the trend of everything. Looking at Crystal Queen, she's going to look to steal the blue buff. Oh, what a Sakia coming in from the Minotaur. That does put Sauri behind with the Alice.
That was crazy, but the fact that Bellaric wasn't even clearing around that blue buff, we've seen Crystal Queen playing so aggressively, managing to get the vision, but the way she plays so aggressively on a Minotaur is insane.
Yeah, agreed. But that would give Crystal Queen some blue buffies, you know. And we don't see any counter jungling or jungle invade onto Bob just yet.
Who on earth is Bob?
The rock minion. You see there where Alice is busy? We dubbed that minion Bob last night. Compliments of the chat.
I see, but you do know his name is actually Ricky.
Well, it's Bob. We're not looking at the drama scenes of, you know, on it. Oh, wait. Before I bring up a show that Lotus will not know. The Daily Show with Ricky, you know? Anyway, it's Bob for all intents and purposes. We do see the rotation coming in from Astraea. Going to focus on to CC. We do see the lane cut coming in from Lapu. This is a different aggressive play coming in from Astraea. First hurdle of the match is up. Will Astraea take this firmly, or will Noxia come in and contest for the first hurdle of the match?
Nice zoning coming out from the XP laner and the Minotaur right now. And with CC just being stuck in the lane, clearing the waves, this gives the turtle fully to the side of Astraea.
Yeah, as we do see the curtain call has been committed onto Lapu. The bravest fight is into the mix as well. The real world manipulation gets placed in. The first blood is for Lapu. Woo! What a play coming in from Astraea at this moment. Yeah, it's just before the 3-minute mark. It's 1 kill advantage in favor of Astraea and 800 gold lead.
The gold lead is actually pretty useful, especially just under 3 minutes into the game. A few mini items going to the different members, but we learned throughout the match with mini items can make all of the difference.
Yeah, it can, as we do see the taunt coming in from Belleric. However, Clint does do the damage onto Minotaur. Astraea is ready for this fight. They've got the numbers advantage here. However, Sauri is just below, and Vixana as well. So, Astraea, they need to be careful. Oh! Chumi trying to snipe Crystal Queen there, but Chumi takes a lot of damage coming in from Minotaur. However, Alice is into the mix with the first skill. Will Belleric get the taunt up? Shaiko with the X will rotate as well. So no continuation of that team fight, just keeping the team members safe. Looking at Belleric, he will be rotating to the top lane to go and assist CC.
Yeah, but Lapu isn't really gonna get caught out or easily zoned out by a Minotaur. But the way Astraea is playing right now with they're just making sure to keep their members safe, trying to back them up even when the Vixana was trying to snipe the Minotaur, which is not the best idea for a Vixana to do.
Agreed. The second turtle of the match will be up in the next 10 seconds. Will Noxia take this turtle, or will Astraea continue the previous match's trend and take all 3 turtles?
Seems like it's definitely possible right now. They're making sure to have the positioning advantage, and with so at the top lane is going to be difficult for Noxia.
Oh, the Rapid Drive has been committed with the real world manipulation. The proper heals coming in from Minotaur. Sauri does secure the kill onto Mino. Granger Pochani Patal. No power comes in and takes down. It's a roam for roam exchange. Who got the turtle?
It was blue team, the Alice.
Oh, GG's, well played to Noxia.
It was definitely a steal. That is the one annoying thing when it comes to an Alice. Whenever you're trying to go for any objective, she can just throw her first skill and time it correctly and steal whatever objective you have. You do not zone her properly.
Yeah, so I did confirm it was the Alice that secured the turtle in favor of Noxia. We do see the taunt up onto Lapu. The curtain call has been committed. However, Noxia does not have the advantage at that team fight as Minnow and X4 comes for this rotation. We do see the taunt up onto X4. We do see the pullback coming in. Oh, the bravest fighter has been committed with the Minnow and Fury. Real world manipulation into the mix from the Eve. That is a 2-for-0 exchange in favor of Astraea.
That was pretty impressive, but with Alice defending here, going in with the Throne of Ruin as well, it seems like Psycho is in a bit of danger. Even the Lapu is gonna die if he does not escape right now. And Alice is a bit on the chase, but knows to go for the objective.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
you have to be careful of, and Alice.
yeah, well, that was the play from Noxia in the previous match as well, going for the objectives over kills. And I mean, that potentially, well, that actually won them the match at the end of the day. Just being patient, biding the time, farming, and then turning the game around. However, both teams can do that in this match. However, I feel if Granger comes online, it's going to be a difficult feat for Noxia.
That is true, but whenever you deal with a Granger and you can't pick up the mobility heroes, the best people to then pick up would be the Clint and the Brody. And Clint can usually comfortably deal with a Granger, especially when it's skill-based.
Yeah, well, Clint also being a low mobility hero, you know, and it does make it a little bit difficult. However, we do see the taunt coming in from Belleric. However, it is a 3v4 situation here at the third and final turtle. The curtain call was committed onto Lapu Lapu.
So with curtain call, it's going to be about 15 seconds. Once again, Turtle might go to the side here, but no one he's managing to get the Turtle right now. Turtle Ruin into the mix, but doesn't catch on to anyone except for Minna right now. Roll of manipulation into the mix as well, but it gets stopped shortly. Seems like both teams want to disengage.
Yeah, well, it seems like they want to disengage us. We do see the bravest fighter lands onto 2. We do see the follow-up. The last insanity has been committed. However, it is Lapu Lapu that secures the kill. That's a double flicker coming in from Astraea. That's a double kill for the Lapu Lapu. That's a 2-for-0 exchange and securing the third and final turtle in favor of Astraea.
In the meantime, once again just pushing the lanes. Like you said, Noxia focusing up the objectives. For in a losing fight, we have to make sure to try to get a trade-off, but the engagement here onto her right now, managed to steal the blue buff herself, but she's managing to put a lot of pressure here onto Noxia.
Yeah, well, I'm just keeping an eye out here onto the Granger as well. The Granger is poking the life out of Clint. Look, it doesn't look like it now because my mouse is pretty much full health, but Granger is putting a lot of pressure onto Clint in this gold lane, and that's actually quite expected.
That is true, and Astraea's sideliners make sure that the other two sideliners can't really rotate. It's so much more difficult for Noxia during the team fights.
Yeah, I agreed. I'm very curious to see. Okay, Alice and Belleric will not go in on this team fight as they do see Clint is safe. All right, well, Alice turns around. Just want to see what she does. All right, nah, they're just emoting one another.
But with the Clint having committed the flicker, it's gonna be a bit difficult, especially if they try to contest for the Lord and he can't escape, especially with his low ability.
Yeah, that's true, Lotus. That's true. I'm wondering if the chat actually missed your voice on live streams.
Nah, I doubt it.
What a humble feedback there coming in from Lotus. However, the first Lord of the match has spawned up. Will Astraea be the confirmed team to take this first Lord of the match, or will Noxia have something to say about it?
Well, with the two XP laners still here at the top right now, it seems they just try to push and pull each other. No one really committing to the Lord fights right now. Maybe they want a turret before they do much. Oh,
we do see the Throne of Ruin does land onto 2. However, the Minoan Fury gets committed defensively. We do see Eve into the max out. Oh, Eternal God lands onto her and allows Alice to pick up the kill onto Eve. And oh boy, this third fight turned in favor of Noxia. That's 1-for-1 exchange. Roam for mid.
That was a bit crazy. Eve was minding her own business. Next thing she knew, Vixana was throwing an Eternal Guardian onto her.
Well, to be fair, right, Eve did walk into a lot of skills. Going for that straight mid rotation, which she did not do, right? But nonetheless, it's at the 10.5 minute mark. It's 4 kills advantage in favor of Astraea. Also, a 2k gold lead in favor of them as well. The Lord has not even been started up or reset. Just innocent passerbys.
That is crazy, but right now the XP laners don't also want them to really commit to the Lord. But speaking of the feeling it. Lapu finally managed to get the kill as the Minotaur starts the engagement.
Yeah, we do see the Minoan Fury gets committed at the Lord. Ivasauri is following on to Mino. When we see that Throne of Ruin gets committed. Oh, knock-up coming in from Mino. And Alice is chasing pretty much full hard guard. And, well, Alice in a very sticky situation. Athena gets taken down by Mamausi. That's a kill going in favor of Clint. It's a 1-for-1 exchange once more.
And Lapu going in like a marksman right now. Managing to take 2 turrets during that entire fight.
Yeah, agreed. So, yeah, Astraea's not letting down. They want to contest her, but Crystal Queen takes a lot of damage as that Sky Piercer procs from the Mousy. Mama Mousy!
Take care of it. Xbox finally managed to get the Lord as well as Granger managed to get the kill here onto the Alice. Granger getting his 10 stacks onto the Sky Piercer. And he's gonna go in for the top lane, but it seems like Astraea will have to try to force the mid.
Yeah, if I were them, I would force this mid. However, there is no minion for them to do so. Either Eve and Lapu will be able to secure. Oh, but the real world manipulation catches CC as the bravest fighters into the mix as well. Vengeance has been popped and the curtain call. However, they will not be able to chase the likes of CC. She is super fast. She's like Usain Bolt, bolting out of danger.
That's true. Right now the teams are trying to get the lanes. It's just a bit synced, but teams like the side of Astraea really wants this mid lane.
Oh, Eternal God. Vexana doing a lot of damage with the second kill. Minoan Fury into the mix. However, Granger does secure tier 1 turret in the bot lane. However, the fight turns around. Xborg picks up a double kill as Belleric and CC gets taken down. That's a 2-for-1 exchange, and this will secure them the tier 1 turret, and the Lord did pop the Holy Shield. Oh, okay, well, there's no Holy Shield.
He managed to get a few turrets, but just getting taken down there with that Throne of Ruin and the Alice, it's not something that he was expecting right now.
No, that was not. Indeed so. So just popping up the items right now. Xborg having 30 stacks on his Sky Piercer. Clint as well. Mamausi actually having a very good time with the Clint.
That is true, but I'm not a big fan of the double Sky Piercer coming in from the side of Astraea. When it comes to the teams and someone really wants to build a Sky Piercer, you have to communicate, guys, I'm building Sky Piercer. Guys, do not also build it. You're going to lose damage.
So what she's saying is, don't pick up double Sky Piercer. There's no point in having a double execute item. I call the Sky Piercer an execute item. Oh, look at this.
I mean, it's passive, especially main lethality.
Yep, oh, Minoan Fury lands onto 2. Bravest fighter into the mix as well. We do see Xborg continuing with the damage. Will he get that true damage through as they get stunned up against Sky Piercer procs? That's a double kill for the Xborg.
There's been a lot of double kills going this entire match through to the side of Astraea, but managing 2 people down just a few seconds before Lord does manage to work in Astraea's favor. Let's just hope that they can actually capitalize it well.
Yeah, that is so true. I mean, look, it is 15 seconds before the 15-minute mark. The third Lord of this match has spawned up. I mean, this is Astraea sitting pretty right now. At this moment, if they can keep this momentum, we will be going into a third and final round.
Well, we definitely love to see those, and it seems like the players might not be a big fan, but they're definitely going for it.
Give us some sassiness, Lotus. Let's go.
Wasn't even said.
No, I said you should, like. Anyway, alright, Astraea is charging down the mid lane as the Lord will be barreling up in the top lane. The base is open, there's no tier 3 turret in the top lane left. So Astraea is really sitting pretty. I'm repeating myself, but this is what it is going to be as Lord charges into the base. Alice will go and defend the Lord. Will Astraea actually... Oh, they're focusing on to tier 2 turrets, leaving the Lord as a distraction.
I mean, with Noxia, they all went 5-man straight for the defense instead of making sure to split up and just defend every lane. Nothing you really want to do, but Astraea managed to capitalize on it.
We do see the good call lands onto the Eternal God is into the mix. That's a mega kill as Minotaur gets taken down. Throne of Ruin is onto the back line. Eve will get taken down. However, Lopu is onto Alice. Granger gets the kill onto Belleric. And there is no follow-up from Noxia onto the Granger. It's only Alice, and Alice is knee-deep. Oh, there we go. Vexana is finally here. As the Sky Pierce procs onto Alice, but she survives it from the export. Whew, 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Noxia.
Yeah, because that was a lot of action, but this... I feel like Alice actually has to be banned out, especially in the hands of Sari, because the way she just keeps jumping in and Granger never expects her to come for her.
Well, Alice is doing exactly what an XP laner should do when it comes to zoning. And allowing the team to initiate, but no one is initiating on her trigger points.
And with the Lord up in 60 seconds, where we do see the Bravest Fighter and the Minoan Fury coming out from the Lopu, managing to take down the Flint. That is one of the people that we do want to take out. Vexana's gonna fall as well. Like Astraea wants to try to get it into a mid lane brawl.
Oof. I mean, this could be a potential ending angle here for Astraea. The next Lord is up in 30 seconds. As we do see the curtain call gets committed, it lands onto Eve. The real world manipulation is into the mix. However, no damage follow-up coming in from Astraea. They're just playing this through to get the time to count down. They want to have another full 5-man fight.
With the minions getting pushed in, the side of Noxia will constantly have to deal with the minion waves instead of being able to contest for Lord right now. But Astraea needs to get themselves into position.
Yeah, I agree. This is the Evolved Lord. This is the 18-minute mark Lord. This guy is super tanky. And he is going to deal some damage as well. But we do see Xbox starting the Lord. Belleric is trying to get the opening here for the team for Noxia. Will Noxia follow through? He's pulling everyone's attention away from the Lord. And oh boy. We're in for a sweet treat right now. Oh, Minoan Fury lands onto 2. Oh, Alice is onto the back line. Oh, Eve secures the Lord as Xbox gets a kill onto Alice. And will we see the follow through coming in from Noxia? It is currently 1-for-0 exchange. Immortality gets proc. It's 1-for-1 as Lopu gets taken down by the Eternal God from Vexana.
And with the minions pushing in, and this is the tanky Lord like you mentioned right now. It's going to be 4 versus 4 here. But both of basically some of the initiators taking down both teams. So I'm wondering how this fight is going to end up.
I'm very curious. Belleric is going to need to set up here for the team. That Wrath of Giants is going to come in clutch. They need to pull the Lord to this mid-tier 3 turret and not allowed to... Oh, the Wrath of Giants gets committed, but there's no one from Noxia with Belleric. Belleric, why are you overextending? Bro, Data.
Not accepted. But they do have the Alice back in time. Alice will be able to initiate, but there goes the real world manipulation as well as the Throne of Ruin. Both bars are dropping right now, but Alice is gonna get taken down. The minions are crashing in right now. But the side of Noxia is has to play safe. They're pretty low right now.
Yeah, they are pretty low right now. I mean, it's 2-for-0 exchange in favor of Astraea. Astraea, they are forcing the lanes in. They want to end this match. They want to go to the sudden death round.
I mean, if they don't go to the sudden death round, they will be going home.
Well, let's, if there's any cheerleaders for Noxia in the group chat, now's the time to show your support to your team. Right now. Spam 1 if you're in support of Noxia, and spam 2 if you're in support of Astraea to take us into the sudden death round. Let's go.
What about the clever people that write 12?
Well, they could spam that as well.
Thank you. It seems like once again the side of Astraea just want to make sure to get the position in for Lord. It's gonna be 20 seconds. Once again, it's gonna be the tanky Lord right now. They need to get the minions waves managed as well, especially here in the top lane where no one is going to be taking care of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to blame myself and Shubzi for saying this in the previous best of 3 matches. This is the first match in a very long time that went past or surpassed the 20-minute mark. Astraea is struggling to end here. That just means Noxia is putting on a proper defense. Will we see the opening coming in? But no Fury gets committed. Will we see the Wrath of Giants? Oh, yes, sir! Granger secures the kill onto Belleric. It's a shutdown kill coming in from Alice. Clint gets the kill as well. And it's currently a 1-4-3 exchange. Oh, my golly gosh. Noxia secures the Lord. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a full team wipeout. Go mid lane. If you want to win this match, full send mid lane.
Definitely, they could have sent the Vixana. Okay, Alice is pretty good to have stayed back, but Vixana should have helped the Clint right now to go with the push, maybe even throw the Eternal Guardian in. Not only the Clint pushing the mid lane, able to end this.
Well, what a beautiful team fight coming in from Noxia. They do secure a tier 3 turret. I just feel if they had everyone there, they could have cleared the lane a lot. What are we doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, you just lost your chance to end. They could have gone straight mid, and now it's gonna be a full 5-man coming out from the side of Astraea, being able to defend. Vixana's in the top lane, not being able to help her team, and Noxia can't capitalize on this.
Yeah, well, the Lord is still up. They did secure 2 tier 3 turrets, and well, now this is 100% Astraea's match to lose. I mean, look, Noxia is coming in beautifully, getting their confidence, but they need to be careful. They need to be careful. Face check, please. Kyrie Savage.
Okay, with Noxia, take almost all of the turrets right now, and a lot of damage coming up from this curtain call from the CC. What Astraea be the most careful for is when the Alice jumps in with her first skill to engage, because once she jumps in, everyone from Noxia just gathers up to make sure to deal as much damage as they can. That is how Astraea has been losing the majority of the team fight.
Yeah, and it's always coming down to the late game discipline and not being able to capitalize on that presence and the discipline. But yeah, what a turnaround coming in from Noxia. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that they didn't focus mid lane to end this game. They could have ended this.
That is true, but with Lord up, it seems like the side of Noxia finally has the position advantage here. But chasing a Belleric, pretty interesting late game.
Yeah, but Belleric not going to be in a very healthy situation here. However, Belleric is going to try and zone out as long as he possibly can. As we do see the Minoan Fury gets committed. However, the bravest fighter sends to the Vex as well. Minotaur secures the kill onto Vexana. And Lapu takes down Clint and CC in the response, taking down Eve. Will we see the comeback here of Noit? It is currently a 2-for-1 exchange. Woo! Oh, Sauri onto the back line. CC onto Granger as well. Oh, but CC takes a lot of damage coming in from that Desunadas.
That is true, and the Belleric having to retreat, but Lapu should not have jumped back into this fight. He needed to get out as quickly as possible.
Oh, he had the immortality. As you can see, Minotaur just allowing him to escape. Belleric getting forced back to the base to go and clear the minion wave. Alice, if she plays this right, she's got the immortality. I think she needs to... Oh, Throne of Ruin lands onto Granger. However, Xborg has no Faraga armor. But Alice, look at what Alice is doing. Sauri is so devastating. CC, now's your time. Now's your time. If you want to do something. Curtain call gets committed. Oh, Lapu misses the lands onto CC. Oh my word. This is a battle of Noit. Vexana, Belleric is trying to keep the base safe. However, Minoan Fury does land onto Alice. CC gets taken down by Xborg. Will Belleric be able to turn this? Yes, mega kill coming in from Alice. That is A 2-for-1 exchange. GG's.
That was a pretty crazy fight. It was like watching a Prince Henry movie right now. But with that, once again, it seems like the side of Noxia has a bit of more of the advantage, but none of them really going for the Lord right now. With the majority of the turrets down, and both teams have to play pretty safe, and like you said, we need that late game discipline.
Well, we do see the Throne of Ruin does land onto 2. However, I don't think they need to go for the Lord. They just need to get the kills and they need to finish this. That's all they need to do. The minion waves are there. Beleric is going to defend the bot lane, as we do see Athena taking a lot of damage coming in from the Alice. The Alice will secure, or will she secure this as the Retri gets bopped? Immortality has been committed. Oh! Sky Piercer procs from Clint. And oh boy, Lapu gets nearly deleted. Noxia, they can end this. They need to focus, but it's going to be difficult. Granger's into the mix. They need to back off. They need to back off.
That is true, but I mean, he finally managed to get back to the base. She was so close, and then the Clint came in and did what a Clint has to do. But with this, Alice finally starting up the Lord, potential last Lord of this game right now. And it takes a miracle for the side of Astraea to win this.
Yeah, no one's scouting that bush. They could have gotten Vexana. However, Vexana is actually needed in this battle, as we do see that the Beleric and CC is trying to get that back line open. Trying to get Astraea spread it out here. They need to be careful. There is the immortalities are on cooldown.
That is not what you want to see right now, especially so late in the game. One death could actually change about everything. This makes it very difficult, especially for the side of Astraea.
Yeah, especially for the side of them, as we do see the Eternal Guard has been committed into the mix. Clint going through onto this Lord. Alice is on the opposite side of the lane, trying to get the focus pull to there. This could potentially cost them the Lord. Okay, never mind. Alice Sauri does make the quick rotation. This is a team fight. They are fighting for this Lord. This is going to come down to Retri. Who's going to win it? Sauri secures the Lord. Clint gets the kill onto Lapu Lapu. Minotaur gets taken down. That's a double kill coming in from Noxia. Oh, and Xborg will get chased down by this Alice. So Sauri has definitely been noteworthy on this Alice. Oh boy, that's a 3-for-0 exchange. Noxia can win this match. They are potentially going to win this. Sorry, what did you do? What did you do?
They can go for the ending angle right now, especially even without the Lord. Gonna be difficult without the minions, but with the minions coming in, it's only gonna be even the Granger. They can't do much right now.
Yeah, Beleric just needs to set up the Wrath Guard. Real world manipulation gets committed. However, Throne of Ruin is into the mix. Beleric gets the kill onto Granger, and GG's, well played. Noxia turns the tides once more. And this was a grueling match, but Noxia secured it. MVP going to Sauri with the Alice, and Lapu Lapu picking up the MVP for the side of Astraea. Astraea, ladies, I'm sorry to say this, but you ladies are getting sent packing and you will be going home, unfortunately, and Noxia will be climbing the mountain another step, another bracket further. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us tonight. This was entertaining at most, if I can say that. So please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We thank you for your continuous support. Lotus, Shroomsy, any final words before I send this stream down the barrel?
Well, to be honest, well done to the teams getting this far. I mean, especially trying to do an all-girls team. Several of the girls are from different squads, now they mix and match. And to get this far, to have done this well, so it's pretty well done for both of the teams, especially for Astraea, seeing that we will not be seeing them for the rest of the tournament.
Unfortunately so. Any case, ladies and gentlemen, without further... Okay, Shroomsy, sorry, my bad, bro.
Does Shroomsy have any last words? Never mind, let me shut it off for the evening. Okay. All Shroomsy is going to say now is, a last one for the road. What is brown and sticky? A stick.
GG's.
You were gonna say chocolate.
Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, and on Shoomsy's bad dad joke, we can all agree that Lotus's dad jokes is mildly better than Shoomsy's. But
No.
on that
That is
note,
true.
we're going to say goodbye and good night. Thank you for watching.